If you are confused about exercise selection, this video will be for you. Oh, really? Thank you. Thank you. I try. I try. Hi. Hi.
What are you doing today, boss man?
All right, so today we got legs. It's my other leg day, which is, I don't want to say it's more quad, more dominant. It's just the other leg day. I'll just start with a hammy, but, well, I start with hammy on both days, but that sounded dumb. That was the dumbest thing I probably said on this thing. So I have 2 leg days. But this one's gonna be just more quad down. All right, so goal here, we'll hit like a top set of 12 to 15 reps, and probably repeat that for another set for like a rest pause maybe. Working set here, 130, so negative. Slight pause, come up, small squeeze, and just repeat. Every rep the same. First rep and last rep. People tend to get a little sloppy on the last one. You don't do yourself any due diligence there. Thanks. Oh. Oh. Not that one. I do take a little longer rest periods just because I want to make sure, you know, again, each set counts. You know, I'm getting the proper rep range, the proper stimulus that I want. I do feel with this style of training, the shorter rest periods can kind of fuck up what you're trying to do here. So I want to get at least, again, I hit 12 on the first set. So I want to try and get 12 again. If I get a rep or 2 less, not a big deal. That's the goal. I mean, I feel like shorter rest periods, if I was trying to match 12, I probably would only get like maybe 6 or 7. Defeats the purpose. First quad movement will be the hip press. A lot of people will argue with me and say, oh, it's more hamstring. Fuck you. My quads have drastically grown because I use this, I think, majority of the time, so whatever. For me, I don't get any knee pain using this one, no hip pain using this one, and I just feel like an overall, I contract better overall with this. I get a better stimulus with this. And I do feel I'm able to go full range of motion more in this than if I use that one. So that's particularly why. I mean, I'll alternate, but majority of the time, this is the go-to. So goal here, for at least this first set, last week I did 12, I want to hit at least 15. And I'm still going to stop shy of failure, so if I can get 15 without failure, I'm getting fucking strong. I set high expectations for myself. I sweat my eye. It burns. I was 15. Didn't hit failure yet, so that's good. I'm gonna do it again. I had 6 plates for 2 sets. I did 15, 12, but just because I'm being filmed, I'm gonna go up a little bit. We're gonna go to 7 plates. I like to get 10. I like to get 10. That's why I'm taking a little longer, just so I can fully lock in on it. May not sound like it, but it was rough. That cool, refreshing drink. Next quad movement is gonna be the hack squat. Normally I would do Smith squat, but I did do some bent over barbell rows. And not that my back hurts, my lower back hurts or anything, but I just don't wanna risk it and get a big pump and it takes away from the quad. So we're gonna do hacks today. Goal here, I did a little lower, well, I didn't really do lower rep over there. I did like 15 reps, but I kept growing up, so the reps got less. So the goal is to do anywhere from like 12 to 15 here, like strictly. If I get like 20, I won't be upset, I'll push it. But 12 to 15 for a good two hard sets. That should be pretty legit. So I probably won't go heavy. We're not gonna rack this out. Not that I can anyway. Maybe like 2 plates a size. If you're done it correctly. But yeah, 2 plates. No, I'm serious.
Yeah, the video's over now.
Yeah, it's, especially doing this, RP strength style of training. The point is, you want to take a little longer rest periods, but you really want to focus on each rep. Like I said, I'm trying to go higher reps, so I don't need to go too heavy. And although 2 plates, to a lot of people might not seem to be a lot, but you guys are noticing. You guys are, noticing the growth in the quads. Everyone has been, saying it every time I post an update picture that my quads are finally getting round. So, proof's in the pudding. You don't always have to train balls to the wall heavy. I mean, it works. I'm not gonna say it doesn't. I'm not gonna, saying training heavy sometimes ain't, fun and good. But I think to really maximize the muscle, very little longer rest period, slow, controlled, pause at the bottom, and just feel it the whole time. And your legs will grow. One question I seem to get is, exercise selection. And you guys hear me talk about it periodically in terms of exercise selection, meaning, what you contract with the best. But there's also other ways in terms of, how to set up a split. For example, I don't believe you should come in here, say, on a back day, on a Monday, and you're doing bent over barbell rows, and then the next day you're coming in here saying doing a hamstring day, and then you're gonna do some RDLs. I feel like it's a little too much on the lower back. You probably won't get what you need out of it. So if you are gonna do a barbell row on a back day, I wouldn't do, say, hamstring day the next day. I would do it a little later down the road, so that way your lower back is fully recovered and it's fresh for when you do RDLs and your lower back won't be fried. And a good way to help set up your own split, which is something I use, is the RP Strength Hypertrophy app. This app I started using pretty much after I competed at the Arnold, and it literally allows you to set up your own training split however you want. Right now, I do a push-pull legs. You can literally do your one body part, whatever you prefer, but it literally allows you to set it up the own way you want, choose the exercise you want, which has over like 100 exercises on it. It allows you to put your weight in, how many reps you do, and the cool thing about it is that it particularly asks you, if you get sore, if you get tired, if you have any joint pain, and you have to be extremely honest and realistic with this app, because what it does is when you finish that certain day, it sets you up for the next day, for the next week of whatever that training day was, of what it thinks you should do in terms of reps, in terms of sets, in terms of weight. So if you, fuck around on it, you're only cheating yourself, to be honest. But also, if the app tells you, do 3 sets of something, whatever, but you felt, all you needed was 2, it's fine, because it has a spot where you can go in and delete a set. Done. 2's fine if you need it. Or you can add a set. You can replace an exercise if need be. So many cool things about this app. And so that's basically one way you can use the app to really set up your own training split, figure out your own exercise selection. And that's basically what I've been doing. And I think it's been benefiting me in terms of strength, in terms of size, condition, and I'm becoming a very big fan of the RP Strength app. I had a friend, I'm sure he won't care that I put him out there, but Guy Cisternino, who's used to training a very one way in particular, very ballistic, You'll see him go, and I told him to try this app because, he's, I don't want to make fun of him, but he is getting old, and he can't train in that fashion anymore. So doing this style, it allows him to really, first of all, it makes it more fun because now he has something to look at and progress from. But while he's training now, he trains very slow, very controlled, to where he doesn't need that much weight, but he's getting everything he needs out of the muscle without, hurting the joints, hurting ligaments, so forth. And he's someone that's really enjoying it. So if I could take someone like him, who I think is pretty hard-headed, and change him to try something new and enjoy it, I think a lot of people would enjoy it more that train a certain way. And if they were to try it, say for like 4 weeks, I really think a lot of people that, train the hardcore ballistic way would really enjoy this way a lot better. That is a wrap for today's leg workout. Just a little recap. We started with lying leg curl, 2 sets there with a rest pause set on the second set. And then we moved over to the hip press where we did 3 total sets there, 6 plates aside. For the first 2 sets, we did 15 reps, 12 reps. And then on the third set, like I said, because I was being filmed, I wanted to go up a little bit. So we went up another plate, hit 10 reps. Then we moved over to the hack squat where we did 2 sets of 15 reps there. Well, 15 reps in the first set, 12 reps in the second set. And then we moved over to Bulgarians where we took, I think, the 60-pound kettlebell and did 2 sets there of each leg, 12 reps each leg there. And then we ended with adductors, 1 total set of 15 reps there. And that was it. That was it for today's leg day. I thought that was enough sufficient volume for what I needed to get out of today. And I'll hit legs again in like another 4 days. So, again, frequency is the key with this type of training split here. So I want to make sure I get what I need out of the day to make sure I'm fully recovered for the next leg day, which right now this seems to be the sweet spot for me as of right now. So that's a good thing. But we are 15 weeks out from the Olympia now. Weight
is back down. I had a little high, I wound up a little bit, don't know why, but whatever. We're back down to 288 now, which is a low for me. So we want to kind of just trend down slowly, which is what we're doing. So we're on the right track. I am definitely feeling leaner, feeling tighter, which is the key here. So everything seems to be going according to plan. I'm happy, Matt's happy. So we're just gonna keep riding this out, keep having fun, and that's the point. If you're not having fun doing what you love, then it's not fun. So we're having fun, and we're coming for the title.